Hi everybody, Leah here with your Wednesday pick a card reveal. It is the 10th of May 2023. Card number 1 is the Angel of Balance. So this card is really about being centered. It's honoring the choices that you make, but it reminds you that you need a really strong foundation on which to build and reach, the things you're destined for. It feels like for some of you, you're really focused on the end product, on the outcome you're going to achieve, but perhaps you're not building those solid foundations to get you there. So it's really going back to basics and making sure that the things that you need to not only develop and grow, but to maintain that long term need to be put in place. So working on that today. If you have felt really out of sync, then it's reminding you that balance is needed in your life. For some of you who have felt very out of sync, this balance is coming. So it might be something that you need to work on yourself. It might be just something that's coming into your life through other means. And when we need to make these changes and we don't, quite often the universe will then just force them upon you. So if something happens, if something gets removed from your life, or something different comes into your life that you just at first don't appreciate, or isn't what you wanted, it wasn't what you planned, just have a look from another perspective. Is it forcing you to bring balance into your life? Have you been overworking or doing too much in one area? And this frees you up from that. So if you feel yourself getting out of balance, then it's just coming back to that heart center. Just take a moment, really connect there. Then ask yourself, okay, where am I doing too much? Where am I not doing enough? Where am I not honoring myself? And make the changes you need to make. The essential oil that goes with this card is a fern or a lime, and this is the centering blend. So this really helps you to get into that heart space, to really just pause, take a moment to find that self-acceptance. And when you find that, it's much easier to bring everything else into balance, because you really know that worth here, and you're no longer trying to do things to please everybody else. And it really helps you to open your heart, to find love, to trust, all of those things that you need in order to live your best life. So card number 2 is the first chakra, or Archangel Michael card. So the first chakra, your base chakra, your root chakra, whatever you want to call it, is really about your stability, your security, and your survival. So again, it's having those foundations in place. If you have this card, then you really need to do some work around your base chakra. Just clear that energy. If there have been times in your life where you have felt insecure, where you felt unsupported, where you felt as though everything could fall apart in any minute, then this is either telling you to take steps to correct that, or it's letting you know that that is coming, that balance is coming, that support and solid foundations are there. You might need to be taking some action now moving forward. If you felt a little bit stuck, then you have to do something to put those foundations in place. So for some of you, this could be around your home, it could be around your money, your career, it could be around connections to other people. But this is really you finding your confidence, having faith in your own power and security to achieve what you want, and you're really taking control, it feels like. This is partnered with the oil of vetiver. And this oil really, it's a root oil, and it really brings us back down to earth. If you're feeling disconnected, it can really help you to find that balance in your emotions, to feel grounded. It can help soothe feelings of anxiety, which we quite often get when we don't have those basics in place for our own security and survival. And it really can help you to have a sense of belonging. So it's finding, your place in the world, and that is the first thing that we need in that stability is knowing ourselves. And once you have that connection, it's much easier to work out what you want in all of these other areas. Card number 3 is the contract card. So this talks of partnerships, of committed connections. It can be legal commitments, signing contracts. So for some, this could be a business deal. It could be selling a home, buying a home. It can be a new job. For some of you, it might be getting married. But this is not a casual agreement. This is really you know, it's something that really requires a binding document that really kind of sets it in stone. So if you are currently going through legal action, then it's, with this card here, it's likely it's going to be a favorable outcome for you. With that, new opportunities are going to come. So you need to be aware and receptive to change. Change is inevitable, but it really feels like with this card there, it is a good change for you. So go with it. It's partnered with the oil of Neroli. So this is the oil of shared purpose and partnership. It's a really unifying and stabilizing oil. If there is conflict in relationships, if there's conflict when it comes to these contracts or commitments you've got to make, it can help just to soothe that and help you to communicate. It can help you to understand from a different perspective, to have that empathy and then acceptance of what's happening. So all three cards really are looking at your foundations, building that solid foundation and building your life from there up. Finding your balance, creating that stability, and moving on with something that requires a real commitment here. So I hope that helps. I will see you next week. Bye.